Hi, welcome to Master Gamers Gaming, and I'm at part 27 of my Hades 2 playthrough. At the moment we're just doing a couple of extra trials, and I'm just trying to get a few of the progression steps unlocked for being able to trigger the epilogue. So the latter part of the video is really homing in on the surface and really trying to get that completed. Subscribing to the channel really helps me a lot in keeping this content going and delivering some other new content coming in the future. Thanks very much for watching.
My favorite where I forced to choose your weapon point. Let's see what you can do with it, would you?
The forge of the heavens. I grow strong. Caskets. More. The shadows dissipate.
I could snuff out the flames of that Prometheus, but in so doing, all of mortal kind would likely freeze. I am not yet prepared to go that far, though likely can be pushed.
Cold comfort. No threats nearby.
When Artemis first told me your tale, I figured it was just one of her pranks. Taking on the Titan yourself, come on. But it did sound like something a vengeful child of Hades might attempt.
Apollo's light. Hear me on my authority. Cheers, Hermes.
My granddaughter.
Now, where do you get off picking one of my younger sisters over me, eh?
Sorry, Great Auntie. gods.
Thank you, dearie. So I'm not going to turn you to ash this time. But later down the line, no guarantees.
Some of Lord Charon's wares. Clarity. Hecate?
Your grandfather Kronos like as not awaits beyond this very threshold, where once he stalked that clearing as our bitter enemy. How has collaborating with him been?
Unusual, I'd say. He's proven instrumental in eliminating the remnants of his past self. It must be very strange to face oneself in such a way.
How very strange indeed. But if it works, I shall not question it too much. Perhaps we'll all learn more of the mysteries of time ere this is ended.
Crossed flames burn.
Sisters, to me! Zorophet as though its bulk is not an inconvenience, but a strength.
Mission complete. Return to Shadow now.
I did not necessarily expect that you would pass this trial.
Chaos got their way. For the realm. Headmistress, guide me.
Feels very odd, and in my experience, such premonitions are never to be ignored. Perhaps the strange forces at work are merely due to your invocations. Just do be careful, girl.
Our bond renewed. A little pain is all.
Perhaps I should not actively participate within the trials of my own design, for I unduly influence the outcome. But I believe this way it shall be much more interesting for us both.
stopped the rebellion of Prometheus, yet now I'm to believe he is facilitating your continued efforts to ensure that time flows freely forth? Well, should you cease to trust in this, merely send word.
Shocking every time. Should put a dent into that barrier. That chaos curse of mine is finally gone.
Way to go from there, right then? Well, let's see if we can't cut out a little travel time to your next destination.
Hi. Onward. Where to from here? They trying to escape? Last one. Better. No shells. Lord Uncle. Ah. They got through. I know so little still of matters of the heart. There's surely so much I could learn from you, Lady Aphrodite. I'm honored to have met.
Oh, sweetness, the honor is all mine. For matters of the heart, the key is openness. So you're well on your way towards the understanding you desire. Shame that the cursed city of Ephyra is your first exposure to the splendors of the surface love. It stood in tribute to your mother and your father until Kronos had his way. I still grow angry when I think on it.
To the Queen of Olympus, long may you reign, and may that reign be one of great prosperity and peace, both for your devoted family and subjects, and for you.
Go on, girl. We each know I'm not really your queen. You're not even an Olympian. So why did you drop the act? Or if it's not an act, wise up. This is a complicated world.
Hear me, on my authority. A moment to wash up. In the name of Hades. Farewell, Lord Charon.
Oh, hey, the origin of all existence wanted me to let you know you're just not cutting it, and the whole deal is off. I also get to eat you now.
I find it exceedingly difficult to believe that primordial chaos would have been in contact with you about such matters. Easier to believe this is all part of the current trial.
If this is all part of some trial, that makes me the judge. And I hereby declare your dinner. That is, unless you or your pal, Primordial Chaos, plan to do something about it. Sorry.
Don't stand in my way. Done. I'm ready. Return to Shadow now.
This trial is complete. I bid you return whence you came.
Thank you, Chaos. The Arcana.
How's it going?
Become what I seek. It'll be worth the wait. Rubbish for recycling. All grown up. Commander? Let's go, Phrynos. Moros.
May have to.
Let our bond grow strong. Much to look forward to, Lord Moros. Ignium. To the Honorable Commander Skelemius, Ward of the Bloodline of Hades, the fate-appointed Regent of the Underworld. May this ambrosia forever guarantee your service, for as long as you are willing to provide it.
Did you just grant me tenure in the family's name, kiddo? Can you even do that? And also, why?
I'm Princess of the Underworld. I'm well within my right. And as for why, I said before that I do not take loyalty for granted. I wanted you to know I meant it.
Look, I didn't really think you were gonna replace me or anything, but it means a lot you do all that for me. I know I helped teach you to hit real hard, kiddo, but I never thought you'd get me right in the heart.
Thank you for everything, Commander.
Just doing what they pay me for.
You're being paid for this?
No.
Now!
Hey, come on, guys.
This I vow. Fear is for the living and the dead.
Fear spreads.
Hecuba, let's go. Raining again. They say this nectar shines as brightly as the sun, cousin. May it live up to such a promise, especially now that it's yours. I'm beyond fortunate to have you as a friend.
You're too kind. You didn't have to get me this. I never knew you underworld gods were so damn courteous. You know our customs better than we do. So pleased you finally got to meet your brother, by the way. Me, I have more than enough of those, but if you grew up as an only child, you could probably use one. And it's never too late to make up for lost time.
Burn brighter, Ignium.
One death cap. Hail, sorceress. Another nectar bottle you can spare on my behalf? Oh, this shall be a splendid compliment with several much less pleasant ingredients, whose aroma this ought to disguise.
I shudder to think what concoction you have in mind, though trust you shall make use of that in service to our cause.
How fares great Hecate amidst such inauspicious nights? Scarce has she had occasion lately to illuminate this place.
Headmistress seems well enough. I've not once seen hardship ever get to her. But then, perhaps she wears that veil of hers so as to never show even a trace of doubt.
We all wear veils, don't we, sorceress? Great Hecate, she merely puts aside all pretenses about it. Well, good to know that she is still herself, and I remain her humble servant here. So mote it be.
Thanks.
Seek vengeance, sorceress.
Droplets. Not now.
Last thing he ever wants to do is get his hands dirty, but now, things being as they are, he doesn't have much of a choice, I guess.
Adequate. Pylon. Denied. What's for delivery? Need to recharge.
Leading under the auspices of the old witch of the Crossroads, huh? Not met her face to face. Keeps to herself, so I scarce believed it when Apollo said that she'd reached out with something important. Turns out, it was you.
There.
suitors from whom to choose, Well, just remember that you needn't choose at all, unless you so desire, as do they. Your heart, your relationships. Make of them what you will.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The second guardians that bar your passage fell to you despite the vow of rivals granting them the strength of night herself. But be forewarned, the vow's effect shall grow more trying from here on.
Together we shine. Pure water.
Maybe... If you'll start the conversation, you'll have better fortune with the boatman there. Hey, we're done here.
Hold up. Where do you think you're going anyways? No ship that sails from the docks back there is gonna take the likes of you. Come to think of it, lately we've had no ships at all.
The deathless fleet of Kronos is still out there in the waters of the Rift. Apparently, when one ship sinks, another rises to replace it from the depths. Drowned sailors for its crew.
You're pulling my leg. The dead can sail nowadays? I thought they were no good for anything but food. Might have to teach them to take on some of my household chores. Better not be a wolf.
Whoa. All right. Next. Stand down. More ashes. Silence. For me. In the name of Hades. Sure. Got you. Hermes must be in the area. Take me away. Circe's Island.
Little seeds and bigger fronds.
Evening, little pigs.
Come, don't be shy. Our Lady Hecate confirmed each detail of what you have achieved, although with far less modesty than you. Oh, such an accomplishment, Poppet.
Thank you, Madam Circe. If not for your enchantments, I might never have gained the summit of Olympus, which was a necessary step. You don't mind if we keep on like this?
Oh, I would mind if we no longer did. So long as you have more to do, you can veritably count on my contribution. That is your will.
Be well, madam. Shamblers. My claim.
A small discovery.
Dig, please, Hecuba. The ship's helm. Olympus, I accept this message. Stronger. Lord Charon's ship. Protected.
Who cleaned up the beach? Damn it, I kept waiting for the stupid rail to switch over to that other form again, but it won't budge. Same old piece of junk. Doesn't even reload half the time.
Keep speaking ill of it that way, and it may do your bidding less and less. I'm surprised you have an aspect to your name at all.
Well, life's just full of surprises, Trouble. I like this aspect better anyway. Now let's see if it still does my bidding. Ooh, shiny. Not anymore. Oh, the thing's stuck. I had it. Double damage. I hate dogs. Blam! Now it's my turn. Race you home! I always get the last laugh, babe.
She started it. Ah. Good. Should I change things up?
Disciple.
greater might. The Titan's legions. Lady Hestia! Delivery arrived. In the name of Hades.
From the heavens themselves. Your path has led to
Ephyra,
Apollo.
go fetch. Strength of the gods.
Time for a dazzling display.
We'll have to do this again.
Shine so bright it hurts.
Your attention?
Which water-dwelling denizen is she to find?
And caught. Another crystal. Looks to be clear. Olympus, I accept this message. Steady now.
achieved a monumental victory, cousin. Although the annihilation of one's enemies can be a serviceable outcome in war, surrender often is preferred. I trust the others have expressed their gratitude.
Yes, of course. And congratulations to you all, Lady Athena. My only regret is that this siege cannot immediately cease, given what's left to be done.
Abandon that regret, for the rabble that still plagues Olympus is nothing. As for Prometheus, though I am skeptical about his role in this new strategy, I have persuaded Father to go along with it for now. Wisely decided.
What's good here?
Now I must go.
Take me away. Hold still. Lord Poseidon!
Music to my ears.
Coin for Charon.
You know, cousin, one thing you and Hephaestus have in common is you don't seem to get a lot of sun. I often try to coax him from his cave, and while I usually fail, not this time.
It may be all the which it catches on to your routine. Now make yourself useful over here. Lest I stick these summer right where you don't get a lot of sun.
Not moonlight, that's for sure.
It's you.
What became of Dora's husband? Your brother, by her recollection. He abandoned her after what happened?
It's more correct to say that your companion Dora finally saw my scatter-minded brother for who he was. Their marriage lasted for about as long as many do.
All while you stood idly by and did nothing, but now feel bad and thus decided to shoulder this righteous cause? Perhaps to feel a bit of absolution that you never got from her.
Your words are harsh, but for the most part accurate. Dora remembers now what your own family did to her. If she can forgive you all for that, then she's a stronger soul than I. Now get to my desk.
You shine so bright it hurts.
Incinerate. Do you see?
See you later. More gemstones.
Observe. Little star.
Looking forward to this.
Hello and goodbye.
Shouldn't have crossed me. Hecuba, go dig. Why, thank you. You.
Time for a dazzling display.
Some coins. You with me, Homer?
Behold the stars. The limits of my light.
The light of the sun.
Next floor. Witch's Delight.
Shine so bright it hurts.
How many more of those does Typhon have?
Darkness guide you.
Get it, Hecuba. Appreciate the help.
How about a resupply?
How's everything with you and Garon been, now that the underworld is no longer under Titan governance?
Oh, it's been great, which is to say it hasn't changed too much. He can't go back to ferrying shades of the dead until the underworld is up and running like it used to be.
My impression is that may take a while. Father is meticulous about taking stock of everything that's changed and doesn't want to rush into reopening till everything is prepared.
You lost me after doesn't want to rush, honestly, long as your father knows he's got some helping hands available whenever he may need.
I can remind him if need be. Olympus, I accept this message.
Leave no trace of you behind.
I'm lost.
Fight on! This was as long as I could stay. And fall back to the palace. Fight! Down with Typhon.
will of night.
Thus, the ever-ready Princess of the Underworld gained the very heights of Mount Olympus to confront an unspeakable horror that awaits. It is no secret to which horror I refer. No secret now to its enormity, its boundless anger, or its many, many eyes. Such horrors cannot truly be destroyed, unless the princess can come up with something at a future time.
Return to Shadow now. Not a bad night, I guess.
Well, you're back. Hey, wanted to tell you, thanks for bringing back all of my terrible old memories I tried desperately to erase. I'm serious. I'd rather chew on them than spit them out.
As far as I'm concerned, that was your choice more so than mine. I wanted to support you as a friend. We both knew what you would discover had potential to be painful.
I don't know about painful. That's one of the good things about being a shade. No more pain. Some rotten thoughts about the way things were, sure. Maybe some of those.
I do count that as pain. It's not the same as being struck full force by Nemesis, but it can hurt more deeply, and the healing process can take longer, by a lot. Though, do you remember more than just the painful memories, at least?
I guess so, but the other stuff's just not as interesting, you know? Anyway, it's all just history. This is me now.
I'm glad. Forget about the nectar and ambrosia. What if we go to the springs again? It's quiet there. Seems more your style. And for that matter, mine.
I was planning to say no to whatever you had in mind just to mess with you, but the springs do sound okay. So let's go. Will melt me into Psyche.
Aren't you angry with the gods? For what they did to you and all of mortal kind, apparently. So what if it was a long time ago? The more I think about it, the angrier I get.
I mean, honestly, it was a pretty good prank. But it was nasty, too. I don't know which one of you all was responsible, but don't really care. Not big on the whole anger thing.
You're too kind. More than my family, at least. I don't think there's any taking back what happened, but for what it's worth, once all this is over, I'm going to do all I can to make it so we gods act more decently with mortals from now on.
Speaking on behalf of all mortals who ever lived or ever will, I think we'd mostly like it if you left us alone. Might be a lot of evils in this world, but we have ways of figuring things out.
Can you and I remain as friends, at least?
Well, let me think about it for a little while and get back to you, all right?
Whenever you're ready.
Done a lot of thinking, and we're good to go on that remain as friends thing, Mel. Though I'll keep you posted if anything comes up.
Sounds good, Dora.
To your success. Something unusual occurred, Princess. The fated list scrolled to a point that caught my eye. What it said made little sense to me, though I'm implored to tell you. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth.
I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. That sounds much like a waking phrase. Headmistress told me of them when she lent me the nocturnal arms. When you think on it, what do you see?
A demon of some sort. A mask-like face in shadow. Some nocturnal realm, not necessarily our own. Who is this?
We'll soon find out, I think. Likely a bearer of the arms of night, but whether past or future, I can't say.
I may have just fulfilled part of a prophecy in relaying those words. I trust they'll be of benefit, not harm.
I think so. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. There's something new here. Just right. Come, Saver. Unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea. I found Circe the Enchantress on my route toward Olympus. Or likely, she found me. She hasn't changed a bit from what I recall. You have her keeping watch over the seas?
That I do. Selene takes to water like a cat, while Circe hails from the sea. Thus has it been a good arrangement for a while. I trust Circe's work retains its potency.
She's been great. Shouldn't be too long. Should be of use.
Him.
I encountered mighty Heracles on the surface. No mistaking him, though I thought he was dead. He seemed very much alive, on the outside anyway, and still in service to the gods.
The great Heracles. That's a complicated one. Part man, part god, part monster too, perhaps. The rules of death don't quite apply to him. What did he want? He give you any trouble?
He was quite brusque. Told me to stay out of his way. Sounds like he has a task of his own. Maybe Olympus isn't counting on me to succeed.
Don't take it personally. You have wise relatives and ruthless ones. They may not like their odds hinging on any one individual. And do watch yourself with Heracles,
Aye.
You made it.
Why don't I ever see you in the training grounds anymore? You used to let all your aggression out over there, but now it's like you're saving it for me.
Don't flatter yourself. Saving it for Kronos. And the training grounds increasingly are custom fit for you, in case you haven't noticed. From that altar to the weapons display.
I'm the only one who uses it.
Need my space.
Up you go. The cauldron's still in use. Drink of the earth. Potential. Should try the pool. Ignium. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. The hidden aspect of Supai.
If you would honor me with a quick chat?
To think the gifts of the veil were those statues. I always thought it was the veils themselves. The draperies sewn with the finest fabric of the fates. Where are they anyway?
Oh, those? We, sent them back into the shadows whence they came. They were just packing materials, you know? You got the real deal, I swear.
I still cannot entirely believe that Knight would honor me with such an ostentatious display. Although, perhaps these gifts are less for me and more for those who serve our cause.
Now that you mention it, the Shades do like to gawk at them when you're not here. You get to inspire them even if you're not around. If that's not eternal glory, what is?
These Shades are inspired because I went out of my way to use the Oath of the Unseen purely for personal gain.
Yeah, they're easy to please. But not you, apparently. I didn't know Knight's champion was gonna have so many questions all the time. You want the statues or don't you?
I do.
Good! Because we can't send them back now that you open them up.
Oh, so majestic in their poise are the three sculptures of our Princess of the Dead that they demand the reverence of any soul in their vicinity.
Reverence, huh?
Yeah, just look at them.
Descura. Staff of Dusk, Staff of the Dead.
Got it all charged up.
Need to recharge.
Shadows conceal you.
Night and darkness guide me.
Positively frightening.
Set. Lim and Oros, reveal your secrets.
They better be good.
There's more to this aspect. Afraid not. Artemis. Another possibility. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
The threat of Typhon now is gone to us, and yet you are ensuring with the Titan Kronos that even the possibility of such a threat cannot exist. Then so mote it be. As Silver Sisters, we safeguard the realm by all our means. Total eclipse. Your foes lie vanquished.
Denied. To the goddess whose power truly is the lifeblood of our world, it's by your grace that such an offering of nectar may exist at all.
Flower, surely there are other matters weighing heavily upon you now. More so than honoring your elders in the customary way? Nevertheless, I'm grateful for this, truly. Oh, granddaughter, what would I have ever done if not for you? That this mountain yet stands is one thing, but then you found your mother for the both of us. I cannot repay you. What love I have to give shall have to suffice.
Desolation. You'll be out in no time, Shades. Fine work as always.
For those who showed you swoon, I showed you this. Ah, welcome. One always could see plain your talent, sorceress. But truth be told, I thought your heart would be a liability. Perhaps, however, I was wrong in that.
I'm thankful for your faith in me. My heart is never so assertive that it would lead me astray. Or so I tell myself anyway. Wanted to mention, Lord Hypno still is slumbering in the Crossroads. I tried dream vapors on him, to no avail. Can you think of anything more potent, perhaps?
Well, I can think of how to make dream vapors more potent, sorcerers. They practically could rouse the dead. As for that dormant son of Nyx, who knows? But little harm in trying.
Thank you, Lady Medea.
So mote it be.
Don't be frightened. Getting somewhere. Shades, you're free. From the forge. Gold coins.
Wait, is Typhon been destroyed or no? Not seen much sign of monsters, which ain't known for subtlety. But then I heard me dad talking about how you've been dealing with the remnants here. Mayhap they're real small.
See everything.
Lost.
heading this way when it's your underworld that seems to need more help? The mountain's fine. Well, mostly. Other than these remnant forces of the Titans ruffling our feathers still.
In the rift of Thessaly. A nautical experience not for the faint of heart. Fraught as it is with deathless ships hell-bent on your family's destruction. May you have smoother sailing there next time.
Night protect you, my lord. Swiftness. You mean the metallic droplet that I have, my lord? A gift from Hermes himself. No better way to reach your finest wares as soon as possible. In the name of Hades. Thank you for your service.
Oh, there she is. Just wanted to be left alone. Moved to the countryside, quiet life of the shepherd and all. Only for you to drag me out of retirement.
I've done no such thing. I'm going to the docks. You're choosing to try and stop me when you could be tending to your sheep instead.
Oh, I'll tend to them all right. But in order to do that, I gotta tend to the likes of you first. Just like I used to in the good old days.
Try a different one.
Sister.
Onward. Which way now? Can't go full blast.
The path you face.
The sheer might of the moon. Can't do it. Beg pardon? Bearing set.
Keep him busy for me, eh?
Olympus.
Not
Of late, even my radiant young sister must sully her delicate hands in all the field work that must be done. She is even beginning to take to it. Aren't you, Hera, our queen?
Oh, Demeter, these hands have seen more than you know. I simply do not flaunt the hardships I've endured. One can be as strong as a rock without taking on its texture.
I was so pleased to see that you decided to come back. How was it at the Crossroads after all this time?
A bit uncomfortable at first, but then you showed up, and it was great to see Master Odysseus again. Gave me a few flight path ideas. I didn't overstay, did I?
No, not at all. Well, if you didn't mind it there, then I hope you'll return. And perhaps start to think of it again as a place to stay, not just a place to go.
It's called the Crossroads, Melly. I'd never considered it could be a place to stay. Hey, cheers for giving me a push. Here's what I've got. Good idea.
Thank you.
Good night.
See you. use. Time to abandon ship. I can't.
Thus you have risen.
Steady now.
Horns and wax of bees. Onyx crystal, python scale, morning
Evening,
dew.
little pigs.
It's you! Well, this is marvelous. I'm grateful, little miss. Our kind oft lack for company. To have another such as you to visit me from time to time, it's been a welcome turn, despite the ghastly work that is at hand.
Even if and when all this is over at some point, I still would like if we kept meeting up like this. Your island is a wonderful place, and I truly admire your commitment to our craft.
Welcome, Poppet. Though, forgive me that I have not invited you inside my little hut. Such hospitality I don't extend to anyone. And I make no exceptions, not even for you.
Madam Cersei, that is perfectly all right. And there's no need to explain. We all live in seclusion in our own way. What other way is there? With privacy comes peace of mind.
I'm grateful that you understand. Of late, I share my simple home with beasts, but that is all. This Isle of Aia is not mine, of course. Rather, it's my dear companion, and can be yours. So please, help yourself to anything you need whilst here. It is done. Please save your strength. Show me that, please.
Mandrake seeds.
No choice at all.
Me one real proud if I act spiteful without proper cause.
Well, here we go. Count right now. They got through.
Some work you did. Though looks like you could use some patching up.
I located something.
The trap is set as steadily the princess waits.
Mine. Another squid? The foremost ship. Why is it that you're putting all your effort into stopping me? You're Strife. You should be unpredictable. Perhaps lash out at the forces of Kronos for a change of pace.
What makes you think I don't? You're not the center of the world, babe, and I couldn't be more unpredictable. Don't know why I keep running into you, though. It's so random. Here.
She never learns.
Dropping off.
Special
Just
delivery.
what you wanted, right?
Now then.
For you.
Lord Hermes.
Such terrifying might.
beats you quite a bit. Not to be taken for granted. Despite her specialties, I get the feeling our Queen Hera is not too keen on kids.
Off I go. Lady Hestia. Can't go full blast.
Oh, don't you know it, mate? This here is where the real action on the mountain is. Hey, help yourself.
Just checking. I think you should be able to come out now, as the greatest threats facing your mountain are gone for the most part. Well, granted there are vicious satyrs out there still.
Hey, easy with the satyr talk. It really isn't cool. You think my satyr friends here ever talk that way about us gods? Now, what do you mean, greatest threats?
Typhon, the father of all monsters. Kronos, the titan of time. The former utterly destroyed, the latter pacified. The war is over. Olympus is secure.
The war is over? Hear that, everybody? The war is over! If that's not cause for celebration, I don't know what is. So grab a drink, take a dip, shake your hips, you know it, yeah!
You won't be leaving here, will you?
No way, baby. How about one of these? Coming right up. Anybody else want anything?
I can't.
Special delivery.
My blades grow sharper still. Perhaps I'll knock some sense into you yet. Probably took me for a harpy or something. That was my boon. It's no use. No! Olympus, I accept this message.
Do not depart just yet.
In we go. Can't do it.
What a surprise.
I need this. The trap is set. On the hook. It's a crystal. Lord Zeus! Delivery arrived. Olympus, I accept this message. With Seleni's grace. Coin for Charon. Golly. Got something for you. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. Of course we do. Golly, the honor is mine. Let us protect each other from now on. See you in the Crossroads.
Agent of change.
The war is over, Titan. Drop the act. You still refer to Kronos as your master, and seem no less charitable towards the gods, despite now doing this for their sake, not just yours.
You know as well as I that the conditions of your climb need to approximate your prior path if you are going to succeed. And I admit that the result I seek would otherwise not be possible. Thus, here we find ourselves.
The result you seek involves me repeatedly beating you up. Perhaps all you really do want is a proper thrashing, under the guise of acting like some sort of savior.
I have extraordinarily high tolerance for pain. Though for such mockery, less so. Remember, we can both administer our thrashing here. I shall feast on you.
He'd lose. The realm grows stronger.
Goddess.
Good find.
Hello.
I'll show myself in. Lord Hermes.
There at last.
Special delivery. Nearly there now. Couldn't do it. The walls are breathing. Queen Hera, though these exchanges between us must necessarily be brief, I'm grateful for each moment you can spare. I know your family needs you, and Olympus needs you, and your devotion to each is abundantly clear.
Well, my dear, if you find no future to be had in your witchcraft, you could always take up theatrics. For I very nearly believed your every word. Honesty is not our family's trade, but I commend your effort anyhow.
In the name of Hades. Dig here, girl. Good job.
Lippy?
The limits of my life.
Lord Hermes, I have a little gift for you while we're both here, if you don't mind. May this ambrosia ensure you're always as light on your feet as can be.
Really appreciate this, Em, but can't accept. Wouldn't do if I showed up with a bunch of ambrosia right now, no matter how much I or anyone might want to sip. No cheers. It's something good. Knew I could count on you here, Em, not just with Typhon, but my special shrines. You've donated a lot of coin to a good cause, so cheers.
What cause would that be, now that you mention it? Lord Charon's been working to destroy all the coins he can get his hands on. You're not racing to do the same, are you?
Call it a bit of healthy competition between professional associates. He had a head start and has got the upper hand for now, but thanks to you, I have been catching up.
You can do it, but so can he. Hear me, on my authority. Yes. I've returned!
We shall be rid of you in time, monster.
They're here. Right now. Return to Shadow now. See that, Typhon?
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. Perhaps even a stroke of fate. This night, at least, the princess has it all.
Return to Shadow now. What just happened?
How can this be?
I know what you're up to with all this decoration stuff you've got me doing, Mel. What, you think I'm about to find my true calling in death just by updating some old light fixtures?
You already found your calling, as the best haunter in all the Crossroads, if not the entire world. The Renewal Project is simply a way to give something back to this place.
Maybe. But I'd make a lousy haunter if my existence wasn't utterly devoid of meaning. So don't let me catch you trying to help me find some purpose, because I don't want any.
Perish the thought.
Vengeance!
Thank you for waiting. Some nights I'm on the surface, I remember I'm defying the will of the fates simply by being there. Yet the fated list has certain prophecies that cannot be fulfilled anywhere else. Your sisters, they must have anticipated this.
It certainly is possible, even probable. Yet, historically, my sisters have had little patience for those who disregard their prophecies. Perhaps they're making an exception.
Or perhaps I'm inviting some terrible consequence. Although if Kronos didn't disobey their prophecies, I wouldn't have either.
In my experience, it's best to avoid dwelling on such subject matter. Not even I can always see the pattern in my sister's reasoning, and I think that's their preference.
To make our heads ache?
Quite likely, yes. It's fortunate the Witch of Shadows stands with you.
Hooray!
What are you even doing in this dump still anyway? If your mom and pop are back in charge, you ought to be living in style with them down in Tartarus. Are they that bad?
No, I may have been born in Tartarus, but my home is here, as well as my responsibilities. And the Crossroads are not a dump, or at least wouldn't be if you could mind your rubbish.
Whatever, though at least that's one good thing that came out of all this. I really thought I was gonna lose you, babe.
Very touching.
I'm serious.
Cull those monsters.
Transmutation succeeded.
How fares the ever-sinking fleet of ships within the Rift of Thessaly? 'Tis a wonder Kronos gathered as many followers as he has, using such shoddily built craft.
The fleet shows no real sign of slowing down. Fortunately, the same sorcery that seems to be holding those ships together lets me transfer quickly from one to the next. Are all surface ships so odd-looking?
I certainly think not. These are merely emblematic of the Titan's false promises of a new age. They assault not just Olympus, but our sensibilities as well.
We'll fight them off. I could make stronger dream vapors. From sleep to waking dream and then beyond.
Belt your words.
As my familiars are a source of strength, so may we all grow strong.
Your intent was true.
Well, look at you.
Here are the bones.
You're more conceited than Narcissus. Saw those statues of you in the training grounds. You'll have to work a whole lot harder to look like that.
No, I had nothing to do with those. Well, I did earn them. They're the gifts of the Veil bestowed upon Knight's champion. Oh, that does sound quite conceited.
Don't sweat it. There's something, all right. Always said you'd never be bigger than me. That's what I get.
Retribution.
As far as I can tell, the number of warships headed for Olympus has remained roughly the same night after night. Their mission doesn't seem to be affected in the slightest.
Their aim is to cut off the waterways and spread the limited attention of Olympus thin. Continue to disrupt them as you can, my lad. Though if the Harpies flock too thick, fall back.
You got it, sir. Those ships are ill-equipped against attackers from the sky, and the Harpies haven't caught up with me yet. All right, I'm off.
Good hunting out there.
I've tried brewing nectar myself. Got most of the key ingredients, except my batches never tasted right. Not like the stuff you get your hands on.
Nectar's always best when it's a gift. Ever had somebody else give yours a try? Perhaps it's better than you think.
Well, no, because for that I'd need a friend. Though I could always trick somebody into drinking it.
Eris. Garlic. All right, Lord Hypnos, let's give this a new attempt. We have to get you out of there. But first, breathe deep. The same dream as before. He's truly stuck. Not moved at all. Let's see if this works. If you are dreaming even here, then I must ask if I could see into your psyche deeper still, Lord Hypnos. Whether you let me in is up to you, but once again, breathe deep. What? This is quite comfortable, really. Wait, there he is. Oh no, he's still asleep.
There is no escape.
Lord Hypnos? Lord Hypnos, can you hear me? Answer me. Anything? A twitch of the eye? Oh, come on, please.
Oh, can't. Sleeping.
He's dreaming about sleeping? Or about dreaming? This is beyond me still. How far has he descended?
Good old Thanatos. Busy all time.
His brother Thanatos. Oh, blast. The dream's collapsing again. No. Oh, got farther that time, but how many dreams are you having? But if you're dreaming of death, perhaps... Sleep well for now, my lord. Golly, welcome back. Feeling feisty, are we? Care to accompany me, little one? go. Good, wasn't it? Little one, I have something for you. Here you go, Golly. Those must be tasty. Here, Golly.
You really showed that Typhon, huh?
I see you're getting acclimated to this place.
To have felt the deadly sting of the sister blades. Mayhaps these are the sharpest blades with which I've ever been sliced.
I'm honored to bear them. I am not death, but know his way.
Did you do it?
I'm in the mood for...
Serve in shadow.
I swear it, Nyx. My vows are made. Back into the night.